You know, scientifically speaking, we humans are light. Light condensed upon light, condensed upon light, condensed upon light. We know this from physics because they've been able to take these big microscopes and look into the cell of the human body. They look inside that nucleus, and they look inside of all the little protons and electrons and everything that's buzzing around in there. And they see that the most basic building block of who we are is light. And what happens when you zoom out from those subatomic particles is you and I, a human being. And when that light starts moving through you, that's the power of the body. And again, we're speaking scientifically here. And that light travels through your body at 270 miles an hour through your nerve system. Now you take somebody who's 6 feet tall, that's moving pretty fast, and before you can even think about it consciously, that light has moved all the way down to your toes. The transmission of that light is what we simply call a mental impulse. And it's those mental impulses which course through your body, keeping you well and healthy, telling your heart how to beat, how your stomach to digest food, and telling your muscles and your legs how to move you across the floor, how to kick a football, how to shoot a basketball. On top of that, scientists agree that they know between 1 and 10% of the potential of the human body. That's it, just 1 to 10%. Realistically, they agree on 1%. I say this because in healthcare, we're trained and taught that doctors are going to tell us, you have to take this pill to remove this organ from your body in order for you to be well. Personally, I think that's ignoring the numbers. I don't know about you, but I'd rather put my money on the 90% that they don't know about, or the 99% that they don't know about. How can they say, we know 1%, but if you take this little pill, it's going to do this for you and not do any other harm? Or what harm it'll do will be very minimal to you. And that by taking this pill, it's actually a better thing for you than the negative aspects of it. I just simply don't agree with that. It doesn't make sense in my mind. Does it in yours? Now, one of the most common things that's on the rise in healthcare today is colon cancer. You know what? It wasn't very long ago, just a couple of years, that everybody knew beyond a reasonable doubt that the appendix was what was known as a vestigial organ, meaning it had no purpose. But 2 years ago, Johns Hopkins University released a study that said the appendix secreted hormones that fought cancer in the gut. With so many people today walking around without appendix, is it any wonder why this is happening? Do you think in its infinite wisdom, nature, God, source, whatever it is that you call power of who you are, that created you into who you are now, would give you something that you don't need? That doesn't make sense to me either. So I repeat a question to you posed by B.J. Palmer, one of the original chiropractors, and it's listed right here on the screen. It simply says, what do you have more faith in? A pill, a potion, a lotion, or the power that made your body? Whatever you determine and define that power to be, what do you have more faith in? That power, or some man-made substance, or some man-made knowledge? You see, chiropractic gets you back in touch with your maker by reestablishing that light connection that we just discussed between your brain and your body. And it keeps that power flowing freely so that you stay healthy. Thank you for watching part 1 of New Patient Orientation. We look forward to seeing you again on part 2 in just a moment.